I was asked this very simple question about recent morning jolt, and by the way, welcome to this episode. It was about why humility is so important in our relationship with God as believers. Why is it that humility needs to be so strongly there? Recently, it was mentioned here that humility is sort of the handle on the plow that pushes the blades of the plow deep into our hearts to cut up the old and crusty, cover the bark of our heart, so that we could be receiving from God, we could have a healthy relationship with Him yet again. And why humility is so important, and that's a very good question. But it's really very simple answer also. I want to go to Micah 6:8 because that's such a great verse about humility. It says, "He has showed thee, O man, what is good, and what does the Lord require of you, but to do justly, and to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." Okay, so walk humbly with your God. In fact, when you look at this, you in depth, you realize there's no other way of walking with our God but humbly. As long as pride is in the picture, that's just not possible. Humility is absolutely necessary for me to be able to walk with God. Why? Because pride, true pride, as is understood, the unmitigated pride that we can have is always seeking the promotion of myself. It is always seeking the promotion of our will, of our direction, and our that's the way it works. That's what pride is. I'm saying unmitigated pride because there are maybe healthier types of pride, maybe we could say. I know I'm on risky ground there, but when I use that word as a Christian, but you can think about it this way. National pride is not necessarily a bad thing, okay? If you're not ashamed of your nation, if you can love your country, not hating others for it, but other nations for it, or not spitting on other nations, but you can be proud of your country's achievements, inventors, your country has done something wonderful, for another nation or something of the sort. If you love your country, you can, or we could say another way, you can love your family and be proud of your family, sort of. You can be proud of your parents, you can love your parents, and you can, love your children and be proud of them, your brother, your sister, even your church, maybe you're proud of your church in a way. We could say that, okay, maybe pride is not the best word to describe those. I get it, but they would be sort of a healthier pride there. Okay, because it's not pride in self, but it is, we could use another word for it. It is glorying in another than myself, in someone, something greater than me, and then that's somewhat healthier. Okay, that's the other side of pride that we can say, I am happy to be, I don't know, Hungarian, American, whatever you are. It's like British, I don't know, you can say something wonderful about that, or I am happy to belong to this, or I'm happy to belong to my church, I'm glorying in my church, I'm grateful that I am part of this. So this is not about me as much as about that other, so that's healthier. But when pride is about myself, when it comes to promoting self and promoting my will, there is no walking with God when that's present, okay? How could I walk in His will when I'm trying to promote my will? It's like today in service we use the example that, the illustration that we're sitting in a car and Jesus is driving, and He's driving us further away than we would ever go ourselves, maybe even faster. When pride comes in the picture, it's like me grabbing the wheel and wanting to force my way and my direction on that car, and when I'm saying, yeah, your will is great, but let's take my will, and let's go along with my will. In order for me to be able to walk with the Lord, I need to yield to Him, and this is why This is why brokenness is so important that we have been talking about. This is what brokenness is all about. Me yielding to him and saying, okay, not my will but yours. And yeah, God bless your day with that thought. I trust that leads you somewhere. And yeah, see you here soon again.